chose this cutie pie with whom I want. I apologize.
And we are ready with a
That I'd see round town and hate to see y'all frown, but I'd rather see her smile.
Get after it, MP. You don't want to miss out on our next home game, Thunder fans. Bring your friends because everyone is getting their very own overdue tasty calendar. Folks, don't forget the upcoming water bottle promotion. All fans will receive their very own Thunder logo water bottle.
How you doing, MP?
I'm good, man. How about you?
I'm chilling. Check out this pregame buffet. They got some good stuff.
Nah, man. I try to eat light before the game.
They got a Mediterranean chicken wrap. It's light.
Mediterranean chicken wrap. All right, I'll check it out. But hey, any chance you want to trade jerseys after the game?
How do we play for it?
I'm all in.
That's what you want. I'm game. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
The NBA on 2K Sports. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Then there's Jaylen Brown. Then it's MP. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. And for the Thunder, the post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Isaiah Joe is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the small forward. Well, Doris, both these teams have the luxury of a very deep bench.
No doubt, Kevin. A lot of talent on both rosters. What that means is the defenses need to be active and aware even when substitutions are made, because the next basket could come from absolutely any guy on the floor.
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. Shot from free throw range. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
And the basket by MP. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Boston with the rebound. And if you've been following them closely this year, you know they're winning games by double-digit margins.
And making it look easy, guys. And when this team gets a lead down the stretch, they protect it as well as anybody in the game. They have become comfortable in dealing with adversity.
Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, there's a competitive toughness to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He comes right back with a three of his own.
And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
When you talk about Jalen Williams, Doris, is it fair to say this guy has superstar-level potential?
Without a doubt, Kevin. Jalen Williams is a three-level scorer. He's fearless in the clutch. He has the hunger to keep improving, and he can be a lockdown defender. He's got all the tools to reach the level you're talking about.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
On the wing, Williams. It's Joe on the wing. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And here's MP for 3. Drills it from outside. MP's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Boston. Gilgeous-Alexander against MP.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
Tatum finds MP. And the 3 off target.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
With his
Doing all right. We got him.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Isaiah Joe. And it's Caruso in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Rockets lit up the floor. He had 56 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. Those are eye-popping numbers he put up. Couldn't possibly top that tonight, could he? We'll all find out together. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has now emerged into a superstar, and on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Dort in for Alex Caruso. Celtics also with a sub. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Derek White.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
The 3 from MP. From another city. A separate zip code. Whoa, MP. Thunder trailing by 13. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Buries the jump shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16.
Well, Gilgeous-Alexander becoming more and more reliable as a jump shooter. With everything else in his game, look out.
And the way the Celtics can attack teams, Doris, with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen. Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And here's MP for 3. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
We've got futures coming your way, man. Who needs one? Make some noise.
so. He's checked in for Gilgeous Alexander. MP has been leading the charge for Boston. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Back to the action in just a minute.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the producer then.
With All-Star Weekend around the corner, let's see who's looking to bring down the rims at the dunk contest this year. Quite the list we have here. What are the biggest names you want to see competing?
I want to see Giannis in the dunk contest or Contavious Caldwell-Pope.
Really? KCP? You sure you got the right guy?
Yeah, he's got 26 letters in his name, 6 more than Giannis. That's about the biggest name you can get.
It's not quite what I was asking, but high points for creativity.
Oh.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
I think it's funny watching these guys play defense. This is a circus, and they're getting clowned.
Giving up too many easy looks for sure, but who knows? Maybe after intermission, they'll bring out the Tigers. Rawr. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
On the court for the Celtics, the small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Then it's MP, and there's Porzingis, and it's Pritchard in at the point guard. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. Here's MP. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game. And it's the Thunder with the ball, trailing by 19. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them.
Just get right up and over the top of the defense. Gilgeous-Alexander, no doubt.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 from MP. Thunder with the rebound. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Dort passes to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Tatum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. MP, no good.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
MP, that's for 2. And Holmgren pulls it down. Thunder trailing by 21. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. A 3-pointer off the mark. Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Wasted no time on that one. MP's got 15 points in just the 2nd half.
And the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Thunder making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Derek White's checked in for the Celtics. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Jalen Williams. Al Horford, he's checked in for Boston. MP comes in for Jaylen Brown. Thunder trailing by 19. They've got Isaiah Hartenstein. Alex Caruso out there with Wiggins. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And it goes down 2 points. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Boston.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Here he goes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, a trend that we've seen over the past couple years is that the league is getting younger, Doris, than ever before.
And Kevin, that's a product of players starting to train seriously at a young age. And what they're training is their skill level, handling, passing, and shooting. The key here is, do they have a nuanced understanding of the game? There is where the growth has to come, but it is definitely getting younger. Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
A 3 from MP. And the Celtics another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Boston leading by 23. Shot from the top of the key, and another basket for Boston.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Such a smoothness and ease to the way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays. What a pretty drive. Makes it look easy.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Caruso grabs the miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Holmgren can't hit. The Celtics have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. MP's shot is good.
And that shows the skill level of MP. The pull-up is a tough shot to master.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's MP. Caruso grabs the miss. Caruso's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Good on the shot.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And
he got it again. Sensational.
He's at 50 again. He's done this a few times this year.
This has become old hat. He's tied for the 4th most 50-point games in a single season.
And this is his 9th 50-piece, tying the great Wilt Chamberlain. Kobe's 10 is next up at 3.
Joe finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
MP, again, what an avalanche. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Now here's Caruso. 5 on the clock. Holmgren with a screen on Brown. Good on the triple.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Good, another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Boston grabs the miss. 16 seconds left in the game. Shoots. And another one.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, I guess you want this jersey now, huh? Of course. It's time to pay up, Shay. Lucky I'm a man of my word. Let's do it. Hey, good luck the rest of the way, bro. Appreciate it, bro. You too. Stay healthy. Yeah.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow. Great win tonight, MP. Man, the air really is thinner up here.
Everything good, MP?
Hope you've been right. You know MP came ready to play.
always a big home court advantage here in the Mile High City, and the Nuggets will look to use it as they get ready to take the court. Welcome to the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. What a beautiful Tuesday evening it is, folks. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Kristaps Porzingis.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. MP is out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Nuggets, Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. And it's Murray in at the point. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. MP with it. Checked by Murray. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the 3 in that situation.
Here's Brown on the take. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Well, you know, a great thing about Jokic is the cohesion he brings to the team. His ball movement and teamwork are contagious.
The free throw drops for Jokic. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, BA, not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Well, what impresses me is MP's focus. He's not just throwing it up from way out there.
Pass to Porter. Here's Brown, covered by MP. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Oh, deflected and stolen by Brown. And they're pushing it up. And here's MP from outside. Porter pulls it in. And here's Denver. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
I really think the nail in the coffin was their missed free throws. That's usually an ominous sign.
Yeah, and it can be deflating when you leave all those points on the line. But it generally is a make or miss league.
Coming into the league, putting up points was no problem for Tatum, but now he's creating scoring opportunities for others.
Pass to Porter. Murray scanning the floor. Driving inside. Clock at 6. And here's Porter, defended by Brown. Porter's shot is off.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
MP way outside. Oh, another miss by MP. The Nuggets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Porter. Here's Brown. Now here's Gordon. Porter in the post. MP's there. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, it seems like Porter Jr. could do even more of this, attacking right at the rim.
Stan, last year was an epic season for the Celtics, obviously ending with their 18th title.
Yeah, they were by far the best team in the league all season. 64-18 in the regular season. They had the 5th best point differential in league history, led by the most efficient offense of all time. a very worthy champion.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Thunder was outstanding. He ended up with 58 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well,
and let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Nuggets.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And I've also really enjoyed watching them hit the boards, specifically the offensive glass and how they've capitalized on that hustle.
Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Good on both. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. The first one falls. Coach, another guy that symbolizes the rise of Canadian basketball, Jamal Murray. What an impact he's making.
Yeah, Brian, and I'd say even more than just making an impact. This Canadian guard can actually carry an offense on his own at times. Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was an enemy.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on
Way to bring home that W. It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in?
MP, you're about to go off.
And a little glimpse, a little feel of basketball fever. These fans are feeling it in anticipation of this big game. It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics as they play against the New Orleans Pelicans. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Let's see some of the numbers here for DeJounte Murray.
And guys, this effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. They'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, the wingmen, McCollum along with Ingram. Then it's Zion Williamson. Then there's Murray. And it's Messi in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Celtics, the small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday out there with MP. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. You know, one thing we're seeing across the league, rookies, Brent, who have already impacted their team's winning.
Yeah, some guys really need some seasoning, but we're seeing a lot of guys come into this league, Kevin, ready to contribute at a very high level. And some of these performances have really blown me away. It's been impressive.
And MP tries to bring out his best when he's matched up against any of the league's top teams. You know, he has said it publicly, but he puts a lot of stock in games like this one.
And that's what makes this game so important. When you come out and let everyone know what you're thinking, you have got to back it up. MP's put some pressure on him, so we'll see how he handles it.
And with that, let's go over to DA with a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. I talked to MP before the game, and he said there was a lot of confidence in the locker room. He said, we know this is a tough matchup for us, but we've got a strong game plan. We're all on the same page, and we're ready to execute. This will be a good measuring stick for them, guys.
I would say, David, the perfect measuring stick. And the Pelicans with possession here. Following the three-pointer by MP and the basket by McCollum.
And CJ saying, not so fast. I'm not letting you get away from us tonight. There's the return payback three.
If we're going to talk about, the craftiest players, Brent, in the NBA, where would you rank CJ McCollum?
CJ is one of my favorite guards in the league to watch. This guy is not overpowering physically, Kevin, but his efficiency and the way that he is so smooth on getting to his
that was something else.
Well, McCollum is so smooth out on the perimeter. I love to see him when he gets vertical.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. A three from MP. Another miss by MP.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Murray, no good.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
And here's MP for three. Knocks down the three ball. MP's got 12 in the game.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
It's Ingram on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Brown against Ingram. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over Brown. And it's Ingram missing.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Here's MP. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
And the dunk by Williamson.
And Williamson's energy just incredible, which is what makes him such a force on the offensive glass.
Tries it from the top of the key. And MP with the basket on the assist by Brown. He's got 16.
6 of 8 from the field, 75%. Just scoring the ball at will.
Back to Murray. A 3 from McCollum. Rebound Boston. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders. The way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks, guys. A big move for the Pelicans this summer, trading for DeJounte Murray, a versatile and durable lead guard who's proven to be one of the best clutch players. His acquisition directly addresses some of the Pelicans' greatest needs. And guys, I'm very interested to see how this plays out.
You're right, a big piece. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the update. And timeout called by Willie Green. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. second to look at the race for Rookie of the Year. A new year ahead of us, and so much more for these young players ranked by their impact so far. While not in the top 5 currently, he's definitely on the radar screen, and he's been playing some very solid basketball.
And here we are midway through the season, and this group of rookies continues to...
Some changes here. Zion Williamson's checked in for Jones, and it's DeJounte Murray in for Hawkins. Here's Murray, still without a basket. So for New Orleans right now, in the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Ingram is out there with Trey Murphy, and it's Williamson in at the center. Good D by Holiday.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Kings was tremendous. He scored 46 points and was reliable as ever from distance. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. We'll see what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
And GA, what you have to admire about C.J. McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he's the adult in the room, and he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer.
Ingram with it, picked up by Brown. Here's the three. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
This is what Murphy does. He gets the ball and instantly gets up shots.
A three from MP. Pelicans with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, there's probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building, not a good move.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Whitey's checked in for Tatum. Jones checked in for New Orleans. Here's Williamson, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. MP, that's for 2. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And an intentional foul right there. Well, we're talking about DeJounte Murray now. And, Brent, what do you like most about his game?
Well, I like the tenacity that DeJounte brings to the game. I really feel like he ramps himself up for the biggest moments and wants to make the plays at the end of the game, whether that's scoring the basketball, passing the basketball, but really overriding that is defensively, wanting to be disruptive. So when you get a guy that competes at that high a level, that's what makes DeJounte Murray such an intriguing two-way player.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Misi. Down low. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And he has the right partner, Ingram, creating the offense in the pick and roll, and that's a nice read.
MP's shot is good.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Murray for 3. And so it's Boston, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
In a game against the Bulls, coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last shot.
Jetstradamus. We're going to have to keep a tally of the predictions by you two. And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Boston Celtics.
Well, we all saw it. They've blown this game wide open with the three-point shot. The defense is scrambling, but look, this is where they felt they could get their points.
Yeah, teaching floor spacing 101. We'll see what class is like coming out of intermission. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. MP out there with Holiday. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. Down low. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some...
Connects again from distance.
Well, folks, if you haven't been following his story since coming into the league, for all-time NBA rookies, he's now 5th place in three-pointers made.
You know, he's worked on his craft and improved in a short time here in his rookie season. He's got that beautiful touches we've seen from deep guys, but that's definitely not the only way he can score. His three-pointers off the mark. Well, for New Orleans, shooting at 36%, they really seem out of sync offensively.
First team foul.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. McCollum with the slam.
Well, McCollum on the inside, driving in and not backing down. He got up there.
Off his leg, and it's whistled a kick. MP against McCollum. The 3 from MP. Gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got 38 points.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Brent is a guy who has played with winning teams, been in terrific cultures, and currently in one with the Spurs. What do you think is more important, team culture or raw talent?
Well, I believe in the culture carrying teams to a championship, but you can't do that without talent. So it's got to be a blend of both, Kevin, in order for your team to perform at its highest level. Culture comes first.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Let's go. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Ingram outside. Over Brown. And again, no good by New Orleans. Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. MP, no good. New Orleans gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to McCollum. On the wing, Murray. Guarded by Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. And McCollum with the slam.
I feel like the team right now is accepting the fact that C.J. McCollum is on fire, so they're looking for him on possessions in the half court.
There aren't too many players with a skill set as diverse as Brandon Ingram's.
Yes, Kevin, you got to appreciate the tools that Brandon Ingram possesses. That comes with a lot of hard work. But this guy can score over smaller defenders. He's creative enough to draw contact against bigger guys and use that quickness. He's always been a scorer, but his playmaking ability over the past couple seasons, that's something that's growing and is giving them a chance to be very competitive.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
The up on. The Celtics have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. So the Pelican 5 right now. A bit forward, Ingram and Williamson. In the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. And it's Messi in at the 5, roaming the paint.
So awesome to see Zion healthy and showing off that elite athleticism.
There's the 3, and that's good. MP for 3. MP's got 43 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
From the arc, and again, Boston with the triple.
MP looking solid from there.
New Orleans has gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. A 3 from McCollum, the rebound by Cada.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Celtics.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just...
Hits it again, wow!
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for 3rd most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another.
I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. Just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. It's good from long range.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by Boston?
Here's the Celtics with the ball. Fires top of the key. Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. White against Ingram. Murray outside. Misses the 3. And here's MP for 3. And again for 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
incredible shooting out there, MP. Solid effort tonight on both ends. Man, everything feels just a little off. Let's win and go home. He about to tear the roof off. Kids at the night show last weekend.